The opposite of what you would think. Yeah. All right, we are live. Welcome to Techno Yoga Club, you guys. We'll give it another, 30 seconds, minute to let people arrive and come through. We are here at the W Hotel, so thank you to the W for having us. My name is Lizzie. I'm here with Tristan, and we have a beautiful meditation and flow for you guys today. Thank you to Techno Yoga Club for having us and Artificial People. And let's just give it another 30 seconds to let people come through. I'm from One Life Yoga out in Pasadena, and let's give it a few more minutes to just let people come through. And before we get into today's practice, just to let you know, I have a blanket with me. I like to have a blanket with me just in case if you need a little bit of height with your hips. So if you have a blanket or a towel, and if you want to have that, if you know you have tight hips or sensitive knees, that'd be a great thing to have. A little bit about today's practice. My practice is in elemental yoga. So we work with the elements. We work with earth, water, air, fire, and space, and how those elements make up the energies within our body and how we can really harmonize with the cycles of nature. So we'll be working with space element today, space or ether representing our ability to connect with the liver and the gallbladder meridians. So we'll do a lot of twists and side bends within the practice. We're in the spring here in Northern Hemisphere, so that also is the season of space. So just again, harmonizing with nature and just connecting to the elements within our own bodies. So I think we're ready to rock. So if you'd like to start by finding a comfortable seated position, so just find your seat, and then whenever you're ready, you can just come to close your eyes. And just start to kind of tune in, to start to check in. And as we come to find our seat, really make sure that you're sitting at ease, so your shoulders are stacked over your hips. You're not puffing out your chest, you're not sticking out your lower back. You're really just having this sense of ease in your seat. And just come to close your eyes and start to arrive. So before we reach up into our space element practice, we need to connect with the earth. We need to connect with our physicality. So really root down through your sit bones, shoulders down and away from your ears, and just start to notice what it feels like to be here, right? Without feeling the need to fix or change anything. Simply just allowing yourself to arrive here as you are. Notice if you might be carrying any tension in the body, in the mind, in the heart. Just notice if there's any stickiness or stuckness that you might be experiencing here in the body. Just notice, again, without attaching, feeling the need to fix. Just coming into an easy sense of open awareness. Let's all take a nice big breath in together. Inhale, fill the body up completely with breath. Inhale. And then just exhale, sigh everything out. Just allow yourself to completely let go. Once again, just arriving here as you are, just settling in, tuning in. And start to just notice your breath. Just notice the quality of the breath. Without you need to change it first, just noticing what it feels like to breathe. Maybe feeling where you feel the breath most predominantly, whether that be the nostrils, or the slight rise and fall of your belly. Just noticing your breath. And then from this place of observation, we can start to deepen our breath. So we'll cultivate a belly breath today. As you inhale, you're going to fill the belly up like you're filling up a balloon. Nice big breath in, really fill yourself up. And then as you exhale, just gently bring the navel towards the back of the spine, letting all the air out. Continue to let any stagnation, any stickiness, just let it clear with your breath with every exhale. And then just continue to breathe. Just continue to embrace the fullness of your breath, the spaciousness of your breath. Just simply feeling what it feels like to allow the breath to move in and out of the body without force. And just noticing if the shoulders have started to creep up towards the ears a little bit, maybe a little roll down the back of the spine. So the heart is nice and open and expanded. Let's just be here for another minute or so to really let yourself fully arrive into your experience on your mat today. Whatever it looks like for you, honoring it as such. Breathe. Let's all take a nice big breath in together. Inhale, fill the body up completely with breath. And then just exhale, sigh it out the mouth, let it go. Fully emptying out the lungs. Again, inhale, big breath in. Sigh it out, let it go. One more, nice and slow, fill the body up. And exhale, release. On your next inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And then exhale as you bring your hands down into your heart. And then just start to rub the palms together. Build a little bit of heat in your hands. Really rub them nice and fast. And then just place your hands on a part of the body that you could invite a little bit of space into. It could be a physical body part, maybe an injury, or a place that you might feel a little stuck in. Perhaps the mind feels a little bit of clutter and you're welcoming clarity in the mind. Or perhaps some barriers in the heart that need to come down. Either way, just place your hands there and breathe deep belly breaths. Just taking a moment to feel the heat that emanates from your hands. Honoring yourself as your own healer and the one who knows what you need throughout your practice today. And as always, as we send loving, spacious breaths into our own bodies, we send it out to everyone here on this call and this stream. We all can create a little bit of space, breathe, let go, release together in community. Rub the palms together one more time. And then just place your hands over the eyes this time. Blinking behind the hands, coming into the half light behind the hands. And just a little bit of eye yoga. Look up, look down, left, right, down, up, right, left. Blinking a few more times. Nice big blinks with your eyes here. And then whenever you're ready, drop your hands, come back into the room, and we'll make our way to a tabletop position. So if you have a blanket, you can place your blanket for underneath your knees and coming into tabletop, shoulders stacked over your wrists, hips over your knees, and just start to come into some hip rolls. Continuing to connect with your breath, lengthen through your breath. Just moving things around, inviting some space into the body. No need to feel too structured right now, maybe switching directions. You can also get the shoulders involved. Just moving things around, just kind of checking in with what it feels like to be in the body, how it feels to move, right? Take another 30 seconds here. Maybe flipping your hands over so your fingers face your knees. Just get a little stretch in your wrists, maybe a couple circles around the wrists. Deep belly breaths. And then making your way back through center. Flip your palms over if you flip them back. And on your next inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, lift your gaze. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth, let it go, press into the earth. Tuck the chin, round the spine. Again, inhale, breathing into all the vertebrae in your spine. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out, round, tuck the chin. One more, nice and slow with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Returning to a neutral spine, engage your core, so belly button comes in and out, and extend your right leg back. Point your toes, drop your right hip down, engage your core, just reaching back through your toes. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, crunch knee to nose, engage your core. Inhale to lengthen, reach. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to lengthen, reach back through your right foot, and then drop the ball of your foot down behind you on the ball of the mat. Maybe pressing into that ball of your foot just to get a little stretch in your calf muscle. Then coming down onto the inner edge of your right foot, press into your left hand and extend your right arm up. So a modified side plank, reaching through your fingertips. Maybe you just stay here with your leg down, or you can start to flex this right foot to lift it up, right? Opening the hip this time, really flex through your heel. You can stay here, or for the last breath or two, you can bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand, kick the foot into the hand, really kick, kick, kick. As you lift the chest, look up towards the ceiling or the sky. One more breath. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release everything back down. Same thing on the other side. Extend your left leg back, drop the hip down, hug belly in. Reach back through your toes, breathe, stay with your breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose, hug belly in, engage your core. Again, inhale to lengthen, reach back through your toes. Exhale, crunch, hug it in. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale to lengthen, reach back through your left foot, and then drop that left ball of your foot down behind you on the mat. Again, just pressing into that foot, getting into your calf muscle, rocking back and forth. And then same thing on the other side. So come down onto the inner edge of your left foot and reach your left arm up to the sky. Reaching through your fingertips, hug belly in, so engage your abdominal muscles. You can stay here, or you can lift that left leg up, flexing through your foot, opening that left hip. Maybe you bend your left knee, reach back, left hand, left foot, open the chest, kick, kick, kick. One more breath. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release your left hand down and make your way back to tabletop. And then pressing into your hands and then pressing down into the tops of the feet. Just hover the knees off the mat. Engage your core. So belly button in and up. Just taking here for a couple rounds of breath just to fire up the core. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, release your knees down and make your way to your first downward facing dog. So tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out the feet, kind of feel into your downward facing dog, first downward dog of your practice. So just checking in. If your hamstrings are super tight, you can have a nice bend in your knees to allow you to lift your hips up towards the sky. Put your fingers out nice and wide, shoulders out and away from your ears. Don't bring any tension in your shoulders. Relax your head and neck, maybe shaking the head out. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, lunge it forward in between your hands. Drop your right knee down and then pressing down into your feet, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Knee stacks over your ankle. Press down into that big toe mound of your left foot to keep you rooted through your foundation. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. And exhale, soften into it. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here. And then exhale, take your right shoulder outside of your left thigh. So twist, look over your left shoulder, twisting from the belly, twisting from your diaphragm, looking past that left shoulder. Keep pressing down into that big toe, legs stay nice and strong. Inhale brings you back into center. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then bring your left hand to your left hip and come up and over with your right fingertips. So reaching towards the left with your right hand. Breathe. Inhale, reach the arms back up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to frame your foot. Plant your right hand down. Reach your left arm up to the sky. So stack your shoulders on top of each other. Your knee can stay down. Or for your final breath, you can tuck your toes and lift your back knee up for a twist. Inhale. And exhale, release your left hand down. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through your spine for plank. So find your plank, flex out through your feet, lengthen through the crown of the head, nice and strong through the entire body. Activate everything. Press into your feet, hug belly in, breathe. Take a deep breath in, inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down to the earth. Zip your legs together and bring your fingertips onto the hardwood floor or carpet, whatever you have. Bend at your elbows, pressing down into your pubic bone and the tops of the feet. On your next inhale, reach, lift the chest. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down, look over your right, gentle twist. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop the right, look over your left. One more time each side, inhale up. Exhale, drop the left, look over your right. One more, inhale, press and lift. Drop your right, look over your left. Inhale to lift. And then exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way back down. Bring your hands beside your chest and make your way back, downward facing dog. And then from here, just walk your feet a little bit closer to meet your hands. And then take your left hand to either your right ankle or your right shin and look over your right shoulder. So a little twist here in your downward facing dog. Take a breath. And release. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Maybe pedal out the feet. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, lunge it forward in between your hands. Drop the left knee down. Press into your feet. Rise up. Lunge. Press down into that big toe mound. Hug the thighs in towards each other. Engage your core. Breathe. Soften the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale here, lift the chest slightly. And then exhale, twist. Wrapping that left elbow around your right thigh, look over your right shoulder. Twisting from the belly, so hug the belly in as you exhale. That's going to allow you to twist a little bit deeper into it. Inhale brings you back into center. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down to frame your foot. Plant your left hand, reach your right arm up to the sky this time. Reaching through your fingertips. Maybe you just stay here, or you can lift your back knee up for a lunge in your twist. Inhale. Exhale, release your right hand down, step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through the spine for a plank. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, take it through a modified flow. So drop your knees, chest and chin. Keep the elbows beside the chest as you come down. Inhale to roll through your spine for a cobra. And then exhale brings it back, downward facing dog. If you have a blanket or a towel underneath your mat, you can place it off to the side for now. We're good on that. And then walk your feet a little bit closer and take your right hand to your left ankle, left shin twist, looking over your left shoulder. And release. Walk yourself back to downward facing dog. Take one or two more breaths here in your downward facing dog. And then looking up between your hands, just slowly start to walk your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Find a nice and loose forward fold. Rock your weight more forward towards the balls of your feet. Have a little bend in your knees and just melt the belly onto your thighs. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders, maybe reaching for opposite elbows. And just swaying a little bit from side to side, letting any tension in the lower spine and the hamstrings go. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then releasing your hands down if you grabbed elbows. Press into your feet and slowly make your way up. Stacking the vertebrae one on top of each other. Head's going to be the last thing to come up. Really take your time coming up. And then just meeting in a Tadasana. So finding Tadasana, shoulders down and away from your ears. Press your palms forward. Tuck your tailbone slightly and just press deeply into your feet. Just take a moment here. Really feel into this pose. Eyes are closed maybe. And just simply what it feels like to be grounding into your own 2 feet here for a moment. Take a nice slow inhale. And an exhale. One more deep breath in. And a long breath out. All right, 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar A. On your next inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold, diving over your legs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Maybe hands to shins to start. Lengthen through the crown of the head. And then exhale, fold a little bit deeper into yourself. Plant your palms and step it back for a high plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let's do one more modified flow. So drop your knees, chest, and chin. Inhale to roll through your spine for cobra. Exhale brings you back downward facing dog for a breath. Look up between the hands, nice and generous bend in your knees. Step or lightly hop forward to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, come all the way up to standing. And exhale. Hands to the heart. Let's do it again. Inhale up. Exhale, fold, diving over your legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step it back, high plank, deep breath in. You're welcome to drop your knees down if you want to keep modifying or take it through your flow. Again, hug the elbows in, engage your core as you come down. Inhale for upward facing dog or cobra. Lift the knees, shoulders down and away from your ears. And then exhale, engage your core as you come back to downward facing dog to protect your lower spine. So nice. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then look up between the hands, bend the knees, step or lightly hop forward to the front. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale. Hands to the heart. Let's do it one more time. Inhale up. Exhale, fold, diving over your legs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper into yourself. Plant your palms, step it back, high plank, deep breath in. Exhale, take it through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, brings it back, downward facing dog. And just stay here in downward facing dog. Take another breath or two here. And then on your next inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky. And then exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hug your core in. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Exhale, across the body to the left. Try to keep the knee lifted. Good, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Pause here, hover. Lift your knee up towards your face for 3, for 2, and 1. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. Then pressing into your feet, rise up, crescent lunge. So first crescent lunge, you're welcome to drop your knee down if you need it. Maybe just having a little micro bend so you don't overextend your joints. And then reach your arms up. Again, pressing into your feet. Really root down through your feet, right? We still want to stay grounded as we reach up towards space. Inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your left arm forward and your right arm back. So twisting in your lunge. Reach back through your right fingertips. Our shoulders are staying on top of the hips, right? Again, hug belly in, twist from your diaphragm. Looking back at your right hand. And then start to drop your left hand down inside of your right foot. So coming into a twist again. Reach up through your right fingertips. Look up towards the sky. If it bothers your neck to look up, you can also just look down. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, release that right hand back down and step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale brings you forward into high plank. Exhale, take it through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, brings it back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky this time. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach. Exhale, across the body to the right. Engage your core, lift that out knee up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, pause, hover, hug belly in for 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot forward in between your hands and rise up, crescent lunge. Same thing on the other side. So drop your shoulders away from your ears. Nice and expansive through your chest. Pressing into that left big toe for a breath. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, do your right arm forward this time, left arm back. So twisting in our lunge, the legs stay nice and strong. Reach back through your left fingertips, shoulders over hips. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release your right hand down and lift the left arm up to the sky for a twist. Reach through your fingers. Inhale. And then as you exhale, release your left hand down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll through your spine to plank. Exhale, take it through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Exhale, bring it back, downward facing dog. Good night, slow inhale, really fill the body up completely with breath. And then exhale, just sigh it out. And then looking up between the hands, nice generous bend in your knees again, step or lightly hop forward to the front. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, press into your feet, come all the way up. Exhale. Hands to heart. And then bring your feet about hip width distance apart. And plugging down into your feet, we're going to come into a little side stretch standing. So on your next inhale, reach the arms up. And then interlace your hands except for your pointer finger and then cross your thumbs. And then plug your shoulders in. Tuck the tailbone down. We're not sticking out our butts. We have a little slight tuck in the tailbone. Press into both feet. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, just side stretch over to the right. So reach through your fingertips. Feel the space that you're creating all the way down to that left foot. Plug into both feet. Engage your belly. Deep breath in. Maybe exhale, come a little bit deeper into it. Open the chest up towards the ceiling. Notice if the chest starts to drop, lift yourself up towards the sky. So nice. Inhale brings you back into center. Exhale, side stretch over to the left. Press the hips out, open the chest up. Breathe into that right side body. Inhale brings it back into center. And then interlace the hands behind the back this time. Take a deep breath in to open your chest. And then exhale, fold over bent knees. Release your head down towards the earth. And then just relax the belly onto your thighs again here. Relax the head down. So notice if you start to lift the neck a little bit, just relax it down. Relax your jaw. And then notice here, even if our arms are lifted, we're not creeping the shoulders up to the ears. Yeah, there's a little bit of space, a little roll down the back. Take an inhale. And an exhale, just sigh it out. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, release your fingertips down to the earth. So we're in a forward fold. We're going to twist in our forward fold. So plant your left hand down, bend into your left knee, and then on your next inhale, just lift that right arm up to the sky for a twist. Again, reach through your fingertips. Inhale. Then as you exhale, release your right hand down. Same thing on the other side. Extend your left arm up to the sky. Again, if it bothers your neck to look up, you can look down towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, rise all the way up to standing. And then as you exhale, hands to heart. All right, from here, I'm gonna face this way so you can see me a little bit better. But coming to the front of the mat, so you're at your front of your mat, I'm just gonna face you so you can see me a little bit better. And then pressing into your feet. Find your chair pose. So tuck your tailbone down, hug belly in, lift your arms up, drop your shoulders away from your ear. Inhale. And then as you exhale, extend your arms back and just lift the heels. Inhale to release, arms come up, chair pose. Exhale, extend it back, lift the heels. Hug the core, hug the thighs in. One more, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, extend it back, lift your heels. Inhale, find chair pose one more time. And then extend your arms back, but keep your heels down. Hug belly in, press into your feet. And then pressing down into your left foot. On your next inhale, reach your arms up as your right leg comes up with it. Okay, so try to keep the ankle stacked underneath your knee. Flex through this foot. And then we're going to twist here. So you're going to bring your left hand to your right thigh and then extend that right arm out. Looking back at your right fingertips, engage your core, press down into that left foot. You're welcome to stay here and just play with that. If you fall out, it's all good, no worries. Or you can start to grab the outer edge of your right foot and extend it out straight. Keep flexing through your heel. It's going to help keep you balanced. One more breath. And slowly release. Extend your arm up. Let me scoop myself this way. So keep that leg lifted. And then extend your arms back through airplane wing arms. And then start to kick yourself back through a warrior 3. So drop the right hip down. Engage your core, lengthen through the crown. Pull back at your arms like someone's pulling at your hands. Reach back through your fingertips. One more breath. And then slowly start to drop your right ball of your foot down, coming into a lunge, runner's lunge, arms extended back. Our belly is coming down onto the thighs, but we're not dumping our weight, right? We're nice and strong through our foundation. On your next inhale, press into your feet, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your chest. Shoulders come down the back of the spine. Again, inhale up. Exhale, cactus, open your chest. One more deep breath and reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, find your warrior 2. So seal your back foot down, open your hips out, and find warrior 2. Maybe take a minute to find it. Opening up those hips, looking over your middle finger. Relax your shoulders, right? And notice this left knee. Notice if it starts to come inward, press it out. All right, try to keep the knee stacked over your ankle. Seal that back foot down. Just taking a moment to just settle in. Warrior 2. Inhale, flip your palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Inhale here, reach through your fingertips, so feel that side stretch here. And then as you exhale, side angle, you're welcome to bring your left forearm to your left thigh, extending your right arm up. If you'd like to go into your full extension of the pose, you can drop your left hand down inside of your left foot and then press your heart back to come up and over yourself. So reaching open through your fingertips, looking up and over. 2 breaths wherever you are. And then on your next inhale, engage your core to lift you back. Find your warrior 2. And then bring your right hand to your right hip. And then shorten your stance. We're going to come into half moon from here. Let me scoot myself back so you can see me a little bit better. Reach through your left fingertips and then drop your left hand down as you reach your right leg up. Now, unlike in warrior 3, we want to open the hip up. So start to open up this right hip. Keep your hand on the hip for now. Flex through that right foot. So flex like you're trying to kick the wall. Engage your core. You're welcome to stay here and just play with that hand on the hip. Maybe you fall out or extend your right arm up. Looking up towards the ceiling is the last step, or you can look down. For a final breath, if you'd like, you can bend that right knee, reach back with your right hand, and see if you can kick the foot into the hand, lift the chest, look up towards the ceiling. Again, maybe you fall out, it's all good. One more breath wherever you are. And then slowly release, coming out the way we came. So extend your right leg back. Bring your right hand back to your right hip. Little slight bend into your left knee to come back through warrior 2. Inhale to reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands back down and step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, brings it forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, lift the chest. Beautiful. Exhale brings you back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then walk your feet a little closer to your hands. Take your left hand to the right ankle, right shin. Come into that little downward dog twist again. So look over your right shoulder, just for a breath. And then take your left hand to the center of the mat. So plant your hand down into the center. We're going to come into a side plank from here. So you're going to come onto the outer edge of that left foot, and then your right foot can stack, or you can bring it in front. And then whenever you're ready, extend your right arm up for a side plank. Reach through your fingertips. You're welcome to drop a knee. If you'd like to take a modified side plank, just one more breath. And then as you exhale, release your hand back down. Just step it back, downward facing dog. And then just step your right foot forward in between your hands. And then pressing into your feet, come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale here, lift the chest. Exhale, left elbow outside of your right thigh, twist. One more time, look over your right shoulder. Breathe, stay with your breath. And then from here, look down at your right foot. All right, press deeply into your right foot. Get a little buoyancy in your back leg. And then we're going to hop this left leg to the right. All right, so maybe it takes 2 hops, maybe it's 1. And then find a chair pose twist. Look over your right shoulder. Keep the knees next to each other. So notice if one starts to taper in front, keep them parallel. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale. Inhale brings it back into center. Exhale, folds. Diving over your legs, so nice. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale. Hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. All right, second side. So coming into chair pose again, so bend your knees, Utkatasana, arms come up, drop your shoulders, hug belly in, squeeze your inner thighs together like you're squeezing a ball in between your legs. Little slight tuck in your tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, extend your arms behind you as you lift your heels up off the mat. Good, inhale, release, arms come up. Exhale, extend it back, lift your heels. One more time, inhale, drop the heels, lift the chest up. Exhale, extend it back, lift the heels one more time. And then release it down, find your chair pose, Utkatasana. And then extend the arms back, but keep your heels down. And then pressing down into your right foot this time, lift your left leg up. Flexing through your foot, keep your ankles stacked underneath your knee. Breathe. Then take your right hand to your left thigh and extend this left arm out. So twist, reaching back through your left fingertips. Again, maybe you just stay here and this is your pose. This is perfect. Just keep flexing through that left heel or grab the outer edge of your left foot, kick the foot into the hand, keep lifting, lengthen through the crown of the head. One more breath. Look back towards your left shoulder. And slowly release. Release your leg down. Extend your arms up. Inhale. And then as you exhale, extend your arms back. Make your way back through warrior 3. Soar back with that left leg. Drop the hip down here. Hug your core in. Reach back through your fingertips. And then gently start to drop that left foot back. Find lunge with your arms extended behind you. Keep hugging your belly in. 2 breaths here. And then pressing down into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, shoulders down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, cactus. One more deep breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior 2, seal your back foot down, open your hips. Finding your warrior 2. Knee comes over your ankle. Drop your tailbone down. Notice if you start to stick out your lower spine, tuck it down. Drop your shoulders nice and relaxed. Look over your middle finger. Inhale, flip your palm, reach forward. Exhale, reverse. Reach through your fingertips here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm to your right thigh. Extend your arm up. Open the chest. Or you're welcome to drop that right hand inside of your right foot. press the heart up and back, look over, up and over yourself to open that left arm. Check in with that back foot. Make sure you're sealing down through your pinky toe. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, slowly rise up for your warrior 2. Bring your left hand to your left hip this time and shorten your stance a little bit. And then reach through these right fingertips, hinging forward, reach all the way. And then release your right hand down as your left leg comes up this time. Half moon, flex your foot. Open the hips up this time. Maybe you just stay here playing with that opening of the hip, engage your core, or maybe you extend this left arm up. And maybe lifting your gaze. Keep flexing through that back leg. For the last breath or two, you're welcome to start to bend your left knee, reach back, kick the foot into the hand, lift the chest, look up. Maybe you fall, it's okay, 1 more breath. And then slowly release, nice and slow with control, extend this left arm up. Bring your hand to your hip, little bend in your knee, and then make your way back, warrior 2. Bend into your front knee, find your warrior. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale brings you forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale brings you back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then start to walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands again. And then take your right hand to your left ankle, your left shin this time. Same thing that we did on the other side. So looking over towards your left shoulder, twisting from your belly. And then release your right hand to the center of the mat. We're going to come into a side plank from here. Let's come down onto the outer edge of your right foot. Maybe you stack your left, or you can bring it out in front. Then press down into that right hand to lift your left arm up. Lift the hips, engage your core, reach through your fingertips. Breathe, flex out through your heels. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your left hand down, press it back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. And exhale. And then just step your left hip leg forward in between your hands, pressing down into your feet, rise up, crescent lunge. Drop your shoulders, hug belly in. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, right elbow outside of your left thigh this time. So twisting here in our lunge. Look over your left shoulder. Keep the leg nice and strong. Really press into that big toe mound of your left foot. And then from here, look down towards your left foot. Get a little buoyancy in that back leg, so just bend the knee a little bit here. And then we're going to hop this right foot to the left, okay? Maybe 2 hops, maybe 1. Just step your right foot forward, chair pose twist. Keep the knees next to each other. Inhale brings you back into center. Exhale, fold. Lively over your legs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, rise all the way up to standing. And exhale. Bring your hands down to the heart. And then just release your hands down. Just take Tadasana. Just again, take Tadasana, press into your feet, drop your tailbone down. Really find this pose. Close your eyes. I'm just taking a moment to feel if you feel any difference when you first stepped into the mat. Maybe a little bit more connected with your breath. More spacious in the mind. Take a nice slow inhale, inhale. And then exhale, just sigh it out. One more, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. And then from here, take a big step back with your right foot. So we're going to come into triangle pose, Trikonasana from here. So our left leg is forward, our right hip is back, seal down, about a 45-degree angle, and then reach through your fingertips. It's almost like we're in Warrior One, but our leg is straight. On your next inhale, reaching forward, hinging forward till you can't reach anymore. Exhale, drop your left hand down. Inhale to open the chest. And then exhale, engage your core to bring yourself back up. So a little Trikonasana flow. Let's do it again. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, engage the belly to come back. One more time. Inhale, reach forward, hinge forward. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it back up. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, drop your left hand down and reach up through your right fingertips. We're going to hold this here for a couple rounds of breath. So press into your big toe now. Press the hips forward. Engage your core, triangle pose. You're welcome to just have your left hand also just resting on your shin if that feels better. But again, don't dump the weight down. Really reach up through your chest. 2 more breaths wherever you are. On your next inhale, press into the feet to rise up. And then rotate your left toe so our feet are up parallel. And then interlace your hands behind the back. As little space as possible with your hands. Cross your thumbs. Inhale to open your chest. And then exhale, just take a wide-legged forward fold. So release your head down towards the earth. Arms are up. Rock the weight forward towards the balls of your feet. But again, make sure that the shoulders are still nice and relaxed down the back of the spine. Relax your head, your neck, and your jaw. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Take a deep breath in, inhale. And an exhale. And then pressing into your feet, lift yourself back up like someone's pulling at your arms. And then release your hands. We're just going to go right into the other side. So you can just rotate your toes towards the back of the mat and just setting yourself up. Extend your arms out. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. 45-degree angle here with that back leg. Inhale, reach forward all the way through your right fingertips. Exhale, drop your right hand down. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, engage the core to bring yourself back up. So a little Trikonasana flow. Again, inhale, reach forward. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, come all the way back up to standing. Again, inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, drop your right hand down and look up towards the left. And then on your next exhale, hug belly in to lift yourself back up. On your next inhale, reach forward. Exhale, drop it down. Finding triangle pose here. Take a couple breaths. Again, engaging the core. Reach up through your fingertips. If it bothers your neck to look up, you can look down. You can also have your hand at your shin for a little bit of an extra support, or a block if you have one. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, hug belly in to lift yourself back. Rotate our right toes so we're up parallel again. Take a nice big breath in. And then exhale, just fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Yogi's choice. So you can grab peace fingers around your toes, bending at your elbows. You grab the outer edges of your feet. You could walk your hands underneath your body and just start to rock your weight forward again. Either way, just finding whatever pose resonates with you best today, and just take about 3 more rounds of breath here. Really getting into the hamstrings, relaxing your head down towards the earth. Maybe closing your eyes. Take one more in. Fill yourself up completely with breath. And exhale. And then release your hands to the right about underneath your face. And then pressing down into your left hand, reach your right arm up for a twist. So reaching through those fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, release. Same thing on the other side. Plant your right hand down and lift the left arm up to the sky. Open your chest. as you exhale, release your left hand down. Bring your hands to your hips, and then slowly start to make your way up. And then just take your right foot, and then just step it forward to the front of the mat. Find Tadasana one more time. Set yourself up, root down through your feet. Deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Again, inhale, fill yourself up. Sigh it out. All right, we're gonna do one more standing pose. We're gonna do eagle pose. All right, so pressing into your feet. Let's wrap our left arm underneath our right first. So wrap your left arm underneath your right. If this feels like a lot, so we're trying to bring our hands together, right, and starting to lift up towards the elbows. If this feels like a lot today, just bring your hands here. Just have them resting at your shoulders. Let's see if this, I think this way is probably better. So bending into your knees, our left arm is underneath our right. Press down into your right foot, and then slowly start to lift this left leg and wrap it around. Maybe you just bring your toe down, so your toe is resting down on the earth, or you can start to twist it around, reaching for your right calf, and then take a nice big breath in, and then exhale, sit down into your seat, press your legs in towards each other, lift the chest, hug it in, just breathe, stay with your breath. Take a nice slow inhale. Exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper into it. 2 more breaths. Stay with it. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Just unwind, reach the arms up. Exhale, release your hands down. Just shake out your legs and your arms. Just shake it out. All right, second side. So pressing down into your feet, come into a little bit of a chair, so just bend your knees, and then wrap your right arm underneath your left. Second side, same thing. So bring your palms together, start to lift the elbows up, but drop the shoulders back. Then bending into your knees, press into this left foot, and lift your right leg up. Maybe fall down, it's okay. Maybe you just bring your toes around, that's it. You can stay here. Or you can wrap that right foot around the calf. Keep your hips square, so notice this. Look at my hips, drag your right hip back, left hip forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit back into it. Eagle pose. Keep pressing the hands together. Hug your belly in. Nice and strong. So nice. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 2 more breaths. Stay with it. Inhale. And exhale. And then release, unravel. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale. Release it down, shake it out. And then pressing down into your feet again. So bring your feet about hip width distance. Arms come up. Just grab your left wrist with your right hand. Plug your shoulders down. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, just light little side stretch over to the right. Press your hips out towards the left. Keep it nice and gentle. Inhale brings you back into center, release. And then just grab that right wrist this time with your left hand. Come up and over towards the left side. Press the hips out towards the right. Little side stretch. Inhale brings you back into center. Exhale. Hands to heart. Inhale, reach your arms up, grab opposite elbows. So feet are planted, but have a soft bend to the knees, okay? We're not locking the knees. And then take a nice big breath in. And then exhale, just drop your body down to the right. Like almost like a little windmill action. Then do 2 more. Just let it go, soft bend in the knees, and then take 3 to the left. Beautiful, so nice. When you've completed 3, just make your way back, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold, diving over your legs. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper into yourself. Plant your palms, step it back, find a high plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out, flex out through your heels, hug it and engage your core, lengthen through the crown, stay here. Breathe, stay with your breath. Notice what happens when challenge starts to arise. Two more breaths, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Whew, starting to shake. All right, now take your right knee and just bring it to your right ankle. And then release it back. Same thing on the other side. Left knee to left ankle. Good, just keep going. Right knee to right ankle. Left knee to left. Just a couple more. Breathe. One more on each side. To the right. To the left. Take a deep breath in plank. And then exhale, slowly release yourself all the way back down to the earth. Take a little rest. You can bring your hands here, just stack your hands on top of each other, and just rest your head down. Maybe swaying your hips a little bit from side to side, just release any tension from your lower spine. And just take a moment as you come down towards the earth, just feel the belly connecting with the earth as you breathe. And just take a moment to slow down your breath. All right, we're just going to do a couple little back strengthening exercises here. So staying on your belly, zip your legs together so your inner thighs are touching, right? And then bring your hands beside your chest. We're going to start with Cobra. So press down into the tops of your feet, press down into your pubic bone. Bring your hands beside the chest. On your next inhale, just come up to a Cobra. And then hover your hands off of the mats. All right, so elbows are down, hugging in towards each other. Engage your core. All right, we're going to protect the lower spine here. Inhale to lift you up just a little bit higher. Exhale here. Inhale, maybe a little bit higher. And then exhale, slowly release it down. Take a little rest. Maybe sway the hips softly from side to side. And then last one, we're going to come into Shalambhasana. So you're going to start by bringing your hands behind you. So interlace the hands. We've already done this a few times. So interlace the hands, cross your thumbs. Look down towards the floor. Again, zip the legs together. So legs stay touching. Don't open them up. Keep them together. And then looking down towards the floor. On your next inhale, open the chest. Lift the chest. Reach your arms back like someone's pulling at your hands. Maybe you just stay here. Maybe you just playing with the lifting of the chest. Or you can start to lift your lower legs. So lift the limbs. All four limbs off the mat. Hug the core in. Make sure you're engaging through your core. That's going to help protect your lower spine. If you experience any crunching in the back, release your feet down. Inhale, maybe holding here into yourself. Just take a moment. And just allow yourself to completely soften here with your breath. So take a nice slow inhale. And an exhale. And then from here, staying in your child's pose, just walk your fingertips over to the right. So walking your fingertips all the way over to the right, but keep your hips settling towards your heels. So don't lift your hips up, reaching through your left fingertips. So getting a little side stretch. Notice the space that you're creating in your diaphragm here on the left side. Breathing into that. So the rib cage expand as you inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, walk your fingertips over to the left. Same thing on the other side. Hips stay rooted, reaching through your right fingertips. Drop your right shoulder down. Side stretch here. Take a nice slow inhale. And as you exhale, walk your fingertips over towards the center. Maybe the hips soften a little bit closer to your heels. Last couple breaths. Feel the breath moving in and out of the body. Feel the music coming in and out of your body. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And then on your next inhale, slowly lift yourself up so you're sitting back onto your heels. So you're sitting back on your heels in hero's pose. And then bring your fingertips behind you. So fingertips behind you facing the back. And notice when you start to bring your fingertips, how that starts to lift out of your chest. Take an inhale to lift the hips, maybe releasing the head back. Exhale, release your hips down, and then bring your hands to your knees, and then tuck your chin. Again, inhale, bring your hands behind you, lift the hips. Exhale, release it down, hands come to your knees, tuck the chin. One more, inhale, fingertips behind you, lift the hips, maybe lifting up a little bit higher. Exhale, release your hands down, hands to the knees. And then make your way back through a neutral spine. Let me come and face you here. And then inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, just drop your right hand down. Reach up and over with your left fingertips. Just a little side stretch. Open your chest up towards the ceiling. Maybe a little soft bend in your right elbow. Inhale, brings your arms back to the sky. Exhale, drop your left hand. Reach through your right. Open the chest. Inhale up. Exhale, gentle little twist. So bring your right hand behind you, left hand outside of your right thigh. Just twist, look over your right shoulder. Keep the spine nice and long. So lengthen through the crown of your head. Twisting from your belly. One more breath. Maybe twisting a little bit deeper. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, right hand outside of your left thigh, left hand behind you. Twist over your left shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, arms come up. And then exhale. Just bring your hands to your heart. And then swing your legs around. And scoot yourself forward. Eventually we're going to make our way down from here. So scoot yourself forward so that your feet are right about at the edge of the mat. Now let's come into a twist here. So take your left foot and bring it up and over your right leg. So it's right about next to your outer edges of your knee. Now you can just stay here. You can keep this right leg flexed like this, and you can just stay like this. If you have the space in your hips, you could swing that right leg around so it's right about at your left sit bone. And then lengthen through the crown. So sit up nice and tall. Bring your left hand behind you. And then inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, just wrap that right elbow around your left knee and look over your left shoulder. And again, spine's nice and long. We're not dumping the weight back. We're staying lifted, right, as we twist. Creating space, ringing out with our twists. Take one more inhale. And one more exhale. And then keeping your twist, so keeping your arms and your legs as they are, just rotate your neck so that you're looking over your right shoulder. All we're doing is just releasing this side of the neck, so just looking over your right shoulder. Keep your twist. One more breath. And release. You can unravel yourself, extend your legs out long, and we'll come right into the other side. So take your right foot over your left this time, right about outside of your left knee, and then swing your leg around, or just keep it straight. It's totally fine to keep it straight. Sitting up nice and tall, take your right hand, bring it behind you, and then inhale, reach your left arm up to the sky, and then exhale, swing it around, wrap it around, look over your right, twist, breathe. Notice if you wander, start to go off into your, stay in the experience in your body, just stay here. And then keeping your twist. More inhale. Or exhale. And then just switch your neck. So look over your left shoulder, releasing that right side of the neck. Inhale. extend your legs out in front of you. Let's come into a forward fold. So again, make sure you're scooted forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, hinge forward, reaching through your heart first. Maybe grabbing the outer edges of your feet. You can do peace fingers around your toes. You can also just have your hands right about at your shins, right? Maybe this is just as far as you go today. It's great, it's perfect. Wherever you are, just taking 3 rounds of breath, folding into yourself here. Take an inhale. And then maybe you exhale, fold a little bit deeper. 2 more breaths. And then on your next inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, bring your hands out in front of you, almost like you're holding a ball in between your hands here. And then we're going to start to make our way back from here. So start to tuck your tailbone and engage your core as you come back, just to protect the lower back. Slowly making our way all the way back down to the earth for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just take a little rest on your back. Maybe shake out your legs just a little bit. Just shake everything out. Just arrive back here on the earth for a moment. Just allow yourself to soften and settle. Take a nice slow inhale. Fill the body up. And exhale. Let it go. And then we're going to come into a little side stretch from here. So take your right foot and bring it over your left ankle. So you're crossing the right ankle over your left, and then bring your arms up overhead and grab your right wrist. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, side stretch over to the left. So almost like you're creating a banana shape or a crescent shape with your body. Try to keep the shoulder, that right shoulder, pretty rooted into the earth. We're just getting a little side stretch here. Super, super gentle. Start to slow the breath down. Inhale. And exhale. One more, nice and slow. Inhale, big breath in. And a long breath out. And then making your way back through center, uncross your right ankle and release your right wrist. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So left ankle crosses over your right. Grab your left wrist. Take an inhale to reach through your fingertips. Exhale, side stretch over to the right this time. So creating a little banana crescent moon shape here. Getting into that left side body. Gentle little stretch here. Breathe. Maybe eyes are closed as you arrive here on the mat. Just really feeling your breath. Really just letting yourself slow down here for a moment. Inhale. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, release. Bring yourself back to center and then uncross your ankles. And then bend your knees so your feet are flat onto the floor and release your fingertips down. We're going to come into 2 rounds of bridge pose. So your fingertips should be able to graze your heels. So heels come as close to your sit bone. Before we do anything, let's just feel your whole spine on the mat. So notice if your lower spine sticks out and have a little tuck in your tailbone just to root down through your spine. And then pressing into your feet, slowly lift yourself up. Find a bridge. Well, let's keep the bridge relatively low today so that we can stay a little bit more earth-centered. So we can start to ground ourselves down into the earth. So pressing into your feet, engage your inner thighs like there's something in between them, like a ball or a block. Slight little tuck in the chin just to protect your neck. Stay here, a couple rounds of breath. One more. Inhale, fill yourself up. And then exhale, slowly lower yourself down, bone by bone, vertebrae by vertebrae. Take your time. And then just windshield wiper your knees. So drop the knees from the right to the left. Nice and loose motions with your pelvis. All right, let's do that one more time. So finding a bridge, setting yourself up, feel the spine on the earth, root down through your arms, and then pressing into your feet. Slowly just lift yourself up. Finding a bridge, but again, keeping it low. When we're lifting up too high, we're going to get into our kidneys, and we want to stay earth-centered. We want to stay rooted through the feet. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Breathe. And then pressing down into your right foot, extend your left leg up to the sky just for a breath, flexing through your foot. Inhale. And then exhale, release your left foot down. Same thing on the other side. Extend your right leg up just for a breath. And then release it down. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way back down into the earth. Hug your knees into your chest. Just rocking from side to side. Let go of any tension in your lower spine. And let's just finish off with a nice gentle supine twist. So drop your knees over to the right. Extend your left arm up. Keep your shoulders rooted into the earth as you look over your left shoulder. Gentle twist. Inhale brings you back into center. Exhale, knees drop to the left, look over your right. Inhale back into center. Hug your knees into your chest. And then bring your forehead to your knees. Just start to squeeze and flex all the muscles in the body. So flex your feet, squeeze all the muscles in your legs, your belly, your arms, your fingernails, your toes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze everything in. Squeeze your eyelashes, your earlobes, squeeze your teeth, enamel, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 3. Get super present in your body for 2. And 1, release. I'm just taking a moment here to just arrive, settling down in towards the earth. Just setting yourself up for your final resting pose. Take up some space with your arms and your legs. Take 2 more rounds of breath just for you, just for yourself. And then just let the whole thing go. Just allow yourself to completely soften into the earth. Final resting pose. Shavasana. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like, so if you need a little bit more time to rest, you're welcome to just stay here as you are. Otherwise, just start to deepen your breath. It's arriving back here in the body again. And start by finding some micro movements with your fingers and your toes. Circles with your ankles and your wrists, super gentle, super slow. And then inhale, reach your arms up overhead, reaching through your fingers and your nice long nap. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. whenever you feel ready, you can make your way over onto your right side. And just pause there for a moment, bending your knees, tucking your chin down towards your heart. Just taking a little moment here to transition. And then whenever you feel ready, slowly rising up, finding a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Just come to sit up nice and tall. One last moment here with your breath. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale as you bring your hands down into your heart. And just take a moment to say thank you to yourself for showing up, doing the work, committing to your practice, committing to creating space, whatever that means for you. We can't invite new inspiration, new ideas into our lives without first creating the space for them to come through, right? And as always, thanking everybody here on this call for creating this container for us all to come together on the interwebs in this community. Let's take one final breath out. We'll send it out to the rest of the world. Our practice is for the benefit of all beings, not just for ourselves. Take one more inhale. Fill yourself up. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Sip in a little bit more air. Just hold the breath in. Hold. And exhale. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so, so much. Namaste. All right. Thank you guys so much. Again, my name is Lizzie, and I am representing One Life Yoga. We're located in Pasadena, but we have live stream classes, so you can join us from wherever you are. Thank you so much to Techno Yoga Club, to the W Hotel, to Artificial People, and thank you so much, Tristan. And yeah, thank you all so much. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you so much for watching. That concludes our second Techno Yoga Club stream. Thank you so much to Lizzie from One Life Yoga, to Tristan Micah of the Boom Boom Room, to Artificial People for partnering with us on this event, and to, of course, our streaming location, the W Hollywood. You can tune in next time, next Tuesday at 6 p.m., and we will bring you another episode of Techno Yoga Club. Thank you again, and we'll see you next week.